Okay, so not a lot for options, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and try this game out. Try out the campaign. I'm excited to try this out, but by the way, it's very exciting. Meerkat says, "How dare you, Alex? I'm so upset." It's okay. She's wasting no time. She went and got some water, and she's hopping right back on my lap as we speak. Not before yelling at me, though. Even though I'm, like, clearing room on my lap, she's still like, "You motherfucker!" Like, she's still mad. Just generally mad. So it's like, you know, I can do everything right. Right, and it's like, nope, it's not enough, Alex. I need you to roll the red carpet for me. All right, so I guess I'm assuming there'll be some kind of tutorial. 3 unlock points, you'd say. Let's see what this is all about. Hold the right mouse to rotate. Ooh, I can rotate. Look at that. Pretty sweet. Left mouse to move. Oh, okay, this is the tutorial. Scroll to zoom. Okay. Ultra heavy cube. Wow, that is ultra heavy right there. Do y'all remember, like, when 60 FPS was starting to become the industry standard for, you know, video games, that kind of thing? Every once in a while you get somebody who'd be like, "Did you know the human brain or the human eye cannot differentiate between 30 FPS and 60 FPS?" Like, well, I mean, you can tell the difference. You can really tell the difference. I'll confess, I can't tell much of a difference beyond 60. Like, I have a 144 hertz monitor for my primary monitor here. And to be clear, it is set to 144 hertz. It is not out of the box. You have to, you know, make sure to set it. But, like, I have friends who swear up and down, "No, bro, I can't go back to, like, a 60 hertz or a 90 hertz. I can't go back. It's got to be 144. Like, it's too distracting. I can tell the difference." And I'm over here like, man, I have to really squint. I have to really squint to, like, tell much of a difference at all. So, yeah, my jabroni ass, I can't make much of it. All right, let's talk about my ultra heavy pubes. An achievement. Look, the cubes. I guess I gotta stack them to explode them. Rotate camera. Oh, does Tunic not have a camera rotation option? Of course, it might be that a game like that might be designed with the expectation of you not being able, you know, they might be intending to, like, obscure some things. That might be their point all along. I know Mallard's been playing a lot of Tunic. In fact, I think she beat it pretty recently here. So let's go ahead and put it, yeah, anywhere we want to fast place a part. Okay. So yeah, they're telling us you got to put it right there, homie. All right, I fast placed it. We'll move after placement to release build. So if I put it right here, okay. Can I move it after the fact? Or is it once it's placed, it's locked in? Can rotate, okay. Pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Quirky? This is one of our 2 kitty cats. Her name is Shayna, and she is, I think, the most snuggly cat I've ever met in my entire life. It's a little bit annoying at times, especially when I'm, like, trying to do work stuff, but she always wants lovies, always wants cuddles. I always say that, you know, some animals have a social or, like, a cuddle battery, where once it gets full, they're like, "All right, I'm good. I don't want any more." Oh, you're done. Her battery either is unplugged, or was never installed, or is broken, because she always wants attention. Always wants attention. Yeah, specifically isometric. Yeah, I'm not terribly surprised. Destroy the red targets. Break the targets. I'll put one in there. Will that be enough? Go. Bam. We destroyed the target. And it looks real pretty the way it all explodes. Look at these landscapes. Do you think this is a thing that was, like, partly built? I'm looking more like the background now. Like, what is this? A dystopian nightmare? Or is it just to look pretty? Guess I'll find out. Got snuggle bugs yourself? I'm not terribly surprised, Quirky. In fact, I think you might have sent us some pictures of one of your cats at some point. One of your cats being little buddies. Off to the next level, by the way. In one move, we destroyed everything. Yo, this game has so many achievements. Oh my god. The heavy pillar. Unlock the connector. To link the parts. Alright, that was tutorial level. Now we're getting into the big leagues. So we gotta build up. And then presumably the same kind of idea. We just kind of pop it down and it'll do its thing. Now this one seems like it's gonna be stationary. Because the previous level it was floating and then it started to descend once we hit the go button. I'm guessing this one. Also, I kind of like to really take in the atmosphere in the back, and this is a very pretty looking game. I'm guessing this one is going to be staying put once it is go time. There's the one red fella here, the one red fella here. I'm trying to see if these are red things too. I think these are just lights. I don't think we have to break those. We just got to break this thing here. So I'll do. Maybe I'll do like 2 side-by-sides. 2 side-by-sides, kind of build it up a bit. Oops. And then kind of start to do one of these. Oh, I wonder if I should have connected things. Maybe we won't need them. Maybe we won't need them. You know what? I will connect. So that should connect those. There we go. So then if I wanted to, I could presumably connect these. There we go. Look at us being so fancy. And go. Is the top heavy enough to fall? Looking good. It's looking good. We didn't get tall enough, unless it's gonna fall on its own. Ooh, it looks like it's just. Oh, what? Come on, baby, come on, mama. It's thinking about it. It's thinking real hard. I don't know. It might be holding fast. Oh, come on. It's so... Oh, it's starting to shit the bed. It's starting to piss its pants. Get some jet fuel on these things. Melt them steel beams. Now, is that going to count as a break? Maybe? Maybe it counted? Did that count as a break? Not quite. Oh, yes, it did. Yes, it did. Okay, it just... I guess it was doing the replay. Just doing the replay to be like, all right, we're there. We got there. So as long as it falls over eventually. As long as it falls over eventually. The bowling pin. Oh my god. Ryan, I went bowling with some buddies about a month or so ago. Month and a half or so ago. And there was like 4 frames in a row where, yeah, I'd bowl the ball down, get 9 pins, and it was always the same fucking pin. The same like corner pin that just like I was going right down the middle every time, but yep, that one of those end pins would just be like, nope, fuck you, Alex. Like 4 times in a row. I was losing my goddamn mind. Boom, boom, boom. Right click. Oh, there's an undo option. That's good. I will definitely fuck things up and I will require an undo. Just get good, Alex. You're not wrong. Ryan can tell you I'm not. None of us were, all that good at bowling. But yeah, it's probably the kind of thing where I probably would need to go bowling more than once every like 5 years to like start to have any hope. Revert to last move. R plus R to confirm. Oh, right click. Okay. Like double right click, that is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Look at this little fella. Little jellyfish friend. Kind of looks like the drones in Star Wars episode in Empire Strikes Back. Just intimidate the pen. Well, that's the thing. Ryan and a bunch of our friends back in the day, they would swear up and down, no, bro. If they see the pin wobbling, you just gotta jump and land really hard at the right moment, and then the pin will fall down. The idea that the reverberations from like stamping down hard enough would be enough to catch the pin at the right moment so it topples over. It never worked. It never worked, but there was always the hope. Always the hope. Every Friday night we were uncharacteristic. That's correct. That's correct. Although, I'll say this much. At least I'm able to more or less consistently break 100, which, is still bad, but it's at least something. Like, at least I'm on the board in some respect. It ain't much, but it's something. It ain't much, but it's something. We gotta go real tall for this one. real tall. I mean, real tall. And going real tall is something that I am none too used to. I think we're gonna start more aggressive and kind of be petering over the edge right from the get-go here. I got a Sheena girl, by the way. Don't mean to alarm anybody, but I got a Sheena cat. You should all be jealous. So, real tall. Real tall. I mean, real tall. And then, I'm gonna have to use the connector for this bad boy right here. Can I just do like a... Oddly enough, that is illegal. That's an illegal game remove. I think if I did this... I did this right here. Hey... I'm just building a fucking crowbar. Stupid thing. This is extremely dumb, but I mean, if it works. It's what is Occam's razor? Like the simplest solution is oftentimes the one you want to go for. Like if it works, doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to get the job done. All right, let it rip. Let's see how it goes. Good. I didn't connect that one, did I? Minor detail. Minor detail. Clear. So I see I cannot start again. Oh, there we go. It just resets it. Restart level. So I'm gonna have to be somewhat smart about this. Oh man. Being smart. Well, that's no fun. So I gotta be a little bit choosy about which things I connect. I think we still gotta go real tall no matter what we do. Because we need to like strike. I mean, I guess if we fuck it up at the base, I guess that's the main thing. So maybe I don't have to worry too bad about going crazy tall. And last time I did the double stack, maybe the double stack strat, will that be enough though? It has to really reach. Maybe if we, oh, yeah, I'm one short. Let's see if that's enough. It's definitely going to lurch forward. It might still be enough. I didn't connect the top piece. There we go. That looks pretty good. I think that might work. The question, of course, is will it be enough to topple the target? It'll do something. Just kind of carve it down the side, down the middle there. It's like a big fingy. Big fingy. Complete! There we go. There we go, baby. It didn't have to be pretty, it just had to get the job done. An average of 86, we were about, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I don't think anybody's really good at bowling unless they bowl or used to bowl with some regularity. Like, no one's just naturally good at that sport. You have to, like, develop a feel. You have to get good. See, the fact that I can consistently break 100, I think, like, the best I did the other night was, like, 130. And that's, like, fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. And in the grand scheme of bowling, that's garbo, but I'll fucking take that shit. Rotators to turn parts. They couldn't say use rotators to rotate. That'd be too easy. And then it rotates on its own. Oh, there's a button you have to press. Okay. Oh. With spinny boys. Okay. So, ultra heavy cube. Boop. Get that ultra heavy cube going. And then we'll get the rotator fella. Bam. And then we do... Now let's see. We're gonna have to... Let's think about this, actually, because it's got to reach better, right? I'll have two of them. I'll have two of them. Can I not build on the side? Oh, there. Oh. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is gonna work. Although I don't know. Let's put it here to make sure it attaches. It starts correctly. I think that's gonna. Is that gonna work? That it's just on the cube, or is it gonna? Or is the rotator gonna topple over? I suspect the rotator is gonna topple over. Is there somewhere else I could put that? Let's see if I'm correct. Yeah, it just topples. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Start level. Children might be. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, eventually there'll be a very real concern. Meerkat says, "Don't worry. There's always options. There's always options." All right, so we'll put a connector down. Oh wait, no. We'll do this first, and then a connector, and then rotator. That's what I should have done from the get-go, I think. And then I mean, would that be enough to reach? It might be. Let's go ahead and let it rip. I guess just go. Boop. Ooh, it still topples over. Oh, I didn't stick it to the ground. I didn't attach it to the ground. They have to walk. There we go. They have to walk home. It's only fair. Oh, that is okay. It can attach to the ground. That's okay. I wasn't sure it was gonna work that way. That's good to know. And then ultra heavy. That still connects. Wish I had one more connector. Although, what I could do is put rotator down here. I don't know if the ultra heavy cube on top really does much for. I mean, you know what? That's. Oh, except there's no connector there. Oh, what if I did this? What if I put the connector like kind of on the side, as not exactly as a counterweight? There we go. Well, but it's still actually. Hold on. What if I put it? Not quite what I was hoping. Maybe I'm overthinking this, because maybe if I just put it right here, I guess that doesn't really serve a purpose then. That one on top. Because if nothing else, oh, you can attach it to this. I don't know why you would though. Can I attach it? Oh, that was it. That was it. Oh, go back. There we go. Attach to that guy. Yeah, I'm just not sure if we need the ultra heavy cube at all. Is kind of what I'm getting at. Oh shit! But it needs to be right. It needs to be on that guy. Shit. Okay, right. So I put it on. Oh, maybe that's why you can't attach it directly. Huh. Okay. Let's try that again then. Construction company meets. Yeah, well, we'll call it demolitions. We'll call it demolitions. It sounds much less ethically dubious if we call it. It sounds more intentional and strategic if we say it's demolition. You know, we had to perform some dirty deeds done dirt cheap and teardown. Teardown's all about, you know, using your position as a demolitions company to do some questionable things for questionable clients. Right, so if I do heavy fella earlier, go, yes, place the one thing and go. Put this fella down. And still need it to be rooted to the ground, but I think if I do this, that roots that together. I can then put that on top. Actually, I guess I could still this. I'm thinking, how do I get the rotator rooted to the ground while still allowing it to rotate? I guess I could put that on top. That wouldn't really make sense, though. Put that right from the get-go. The rotator on top. Still connected, obviously. And then I could put this on top. That is still connected. Maybe that's the strat. Now, for some reason... Huh, I'm surprised I can't put it there, but I can put it there? I cannot put it there. Huh, that's kind of odd. it like starts to connect, but it's like, can't do it. That's kind of odd. I'd put that here instead. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm surprised I can't put it on top. That's kind of weird. Well, if nothing else, I did that. Let's see if this is enough. I think it might be enough to reach. Oh, I never connect. Oh, right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to say this a lot in this game. I wish I had one more connector. I wish I had one more connector. I think we had the right basic idea. So we need something. Either we need enough of a counterweight. You know, maybe that's the approach I should be taking here. Maybe I should be thinking about counterweights more than anything. Of course, this is going to be rotating. But I'm thinking, like, maybe the idea is that it shouldn't be rooted to the base. Maybe I need to use the ultra heavy cube to, like, yeah, to act as a counterweight as it's rotating. Maybe that's the idea. So if I do, let's think about this. And then one of these fellas. This is good. I wonder how ultra heavy it is. And I guess we're gonna find out. Like, is that gonna be enough weight? This thing's gotta be real fucking heavy and real dense. Oh, but you know what? This is gonna work because that's not rooted to the... Well, maybe. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. Oh, me of little faith. I'll be damned. Oh, it's too short, though. We're one square short. Need one more square. Yeah, it's just barely shy. We're like shaving that one. So that thing, they weren't lying when they said ultra heavy. That thing is real dense. So we have the right idea, which is nice. You know, I guess I could just move this up. Well, I move it up, we're gonna be too far away from the other pieces. Stay right in the middle. And I think, you know what? I think we can just do it this way. I think I could probably put it on top. I think if I put that there, it might still be enough of like a what's the word? Oh, yeah. Like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like a hinge point? Enough of a hinge. I don't know. Again, this thing's got to be so fucking heavy. Ultra heavy, even. It looks ultra heavy. It might just work. Well, damn. I'm such a non-believer. I'm such a hater, doubting its ultra heaviness. Thing is dense like a black hole. Thing works like a champ. You can turn it off if you want to. All right, baby, complete. Well, I'm grateful that that level kind of forced us to reckon with just how an ultra heavy cube can be used to completely kind of rewire the physics of how a thing ought to work. Like, realistically speaking, it's a thick weight. 27 C's, some Q's in there. Oh, that's fucking thick. Bombs to make explodies. Got 2 bomberinos. And you know what? There's actually a dare for this. Oh, you know, oh my fucking god. It just occurred to me. The penny just dropped how fucked up this is. Apologies. I realized, you know, a couple days ago, a really fucking tragic thing happened that involved a bridge, you know, on the East Coast in, I think, Baltimore. So that's not very fun. Or not, well, not Baltimore. Where was it? Was it Baltimore? I can't remember. But yeah. So it's like, oh, I realize this might be in poor taste. At least we're launching bombs at something. Okay, we're not launching, you know, shipping freights or anything. But still, it's like, oh god. I promise this was not planned. This was not planned. This game was on the dare drop radar for like a month before it dropped. It was, but yeah, it was Baltimore. I think you're right. Well, let's just get through this quickly. But we do have one dare that says if we can destroy both bridge pillars with a single bomb, can we do it? Can we do it? I believe we can. I believe we can. Both pillars. Both pillars. And not sure what this thingy is, like what the function is here. Just like a video game conveyor belt, it just kind of does things to look pretty. But you know what, I too sometimes do things to look pretty. I know how that goes. So let's do some connector beam merinos. And maybe we'll do the thing where we kind of like, it's just kind of start to lean forward. We don't have any way to rotate this time. So what I might have to do, what we could do is like explode it somewhere on this side and hope that while this is moving, this little rotating fella is moving, he falls this way and pops this one. Pops this pill over here. It's not moving very fast, so I don't know if that's really a wise idea. Maybe if we explode it, actually I guess maybe in the middle. The thing is, we need to make sure that one pillar definitely gets got. So yeah, maybe we start with one side. Let's keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, so let's... Oh, I have 6 of these. Oh, Jesus. Okay, never mind. I thought I misread it backwards. So... Oh, actually, let's actually rotate. Boop. Oh, fucking hell. Press the wrong button. And I'm assuming the bomb will go off on its own, like when it connects with something. I'm assuming it's simple enough. Actually, now that I'm assuming we have so many of these, we probably don't have to scrutinize this quite so harshly. So yeah, that would... Oh, that's a very big explosion radius. Okay, maybe we can just go for the middle then. Me overthinking this, I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be like a little localized fella, a baby explosion for babies. Baby's first explosion. Baby's first fucking terrorism moment. And baby's first bridge destruction. So right there. So if I pop this right here, I think we're gonna be just short of both of them, actually. If we go higher, let's definitely go higher. Let's go as high as we can. So I can even put this on more one side if we wanted to. It looks like we're already kind of closer to the right-hand side, just kind of by virtue of this thing's placement. So we could do... And I was saying earlier, maybe just hope if we can time the detonation, that we can cause this top guy to kind of fall diagonally and carve up this guy along the way. Now I don't know how to rotate the camera the other way. We might have to... I think we reach high enough, unfortunately. So I think we need to go higher. So I'm just gonna try to maximize height. Shame I can't move that more, but I think that's okay. We've got plenty of lateral movement. We have more of these than I think that we need. Something like this. Looking way better. In fact, we're kind of right underneath. Then pop one of these on, maybe on this side. Is that gonna reach the top? I think it will just barely reach part of the top. Destroying the status quo. All right, so wait, you have to really time that shit. Oh, it's right here. Okay, I was like, wait, what am I looking for? All right, so I think I need to wait for this to come back. Yeah, I saw the bar up top. I was like, oh, cool. No, we have to press it here. That's how we make it go. So I need this to explode when this thing is maybe halfway across. And in fact, what I'm hoping is that the bridge, like, it'll destroy enough of the top part that maybe it'll start to kind of cave in and it'll kind of slingshot it downwards. That may be wishful thinking, but I would say no time like the present. Here we go. Whoa, that was much more of a upwards explosion than I was expecting. So I was way overthinking this. Now, curiously enough, it didn't really touch the side that it was closer to. Yeah. It didn't even touch that side. So I think that means we're allowed to go more this direction then. Whoops. I keep pressing E thinking, well, no, E does rotate. Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, E and Q, that's annoying. E and Q does rotate, but if you have a part highlighted, it deletes everything. So it's like, ah, shit. So I need to like, well, hold on, oh, you can right click, right click, because I've been using the keyboard for rotation. So I just need to just not rotate with keyboard at all, because it's setting me up for some bad habits. So yeah, right click, there we go. Yeah, I prefer to use mouse and keyboard for most things if I can help it, but that's okay. So I think we'll do the same general approach where it's a little bit farther to the side, and I don't think I have to worry so much about the timing this time, because it just fucking annihilated everything. And as long as we're going up, 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 and I would say I should be a little bit more. In fact, I can even diagonalify this a little bit if I so chose. It's like just a little bit of diagonaling it as a tweet for Alex. Sheena girl. Just climbing back up as expected. Trying to rub her cat saliva on my arms and make me extremely itchy. So kind of on the corner there. I'm legit surprised that it didn't just fucking take out this column earlier, because we're much more prominently to the side this time. What I could do, like if I wanted to somehow like launch some stuff. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's save one of those. Put a bomb right here. If I wanted to like maybe hope. Oh wait, no, we need it like on the top, I think, yeah. If I wanted to like maybe have the hope of launching some pieces kind of generally towards this. This is, again, probably wishful thinking, but like just firing a fucking javelin of bricks into this pillar. Actually, I'm gonna just have it right on the tip there. Look at this weird fucking snake. Like this weird game of 3D snake we're playing. Let's fucking let it rip, baby. Oh, did it work? Am I a goddamn architectural genius mad scientist? Frustratingly enough, this column still ain't taking it. God damn it. That was the right idea, though. Just, yeah, have like a section. Actually, you know what? Now that we've seen that, this makes me want to rethink the whole idea, then. We can just launch stuff in both directions. We've got plenty of these long boys. So many long boys, so little time. So I say we just stick with that. Stay right in the middle. Or as close to the middle as we can get, I suppose. I'm gonna get underneath. Like, fairly underneath, I would say. We're gonna go up. Up, up, up. And then probably... Oh my fucking god. Can I undo? No. Can I undo that kill? Oh my god. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to change that if I'm allowed to. Oh, you can't remap things? Ah! That's upsetting that... Oh, I'm sorry. That rotate and delete everything is the same button. Because I'm gonna keep doing that out of habit. And I guess I just need to, like, don't do that, Alex. Don't ever click the E button to rotate. That's a bummer. That's gonna fuck me a lot. I can already tell that's gonna be a constant thorn in my side. So that's such a bizarre thing where you can, like, all right, let's build a bunch of stuff. You press the button once. Oh, now it's not doing it. Interesting. Oh, man. Oh, it's R. I fat fingered it. It's R. R is the one that kills everything. Oh, okay. So it's not E. R is the one that resets the whole thing. Man, it'd be nice if it gave you like a confirm. Like, are you sure you want to kill everything? Okay. Well, that's less egregious. It's still unfortunate. I wish I could remap it. Wish there was an option to remap it, but okay, that's fine. That's more on me. Yeah, right there. I keep fat fingering it because of my thing. I got the stupid fingies. Stupid fingos. All right, so we'll attempt the same kind of general approach. Same general approach. And I think that should be good. We build up. Oops. There we go. And then I'm gonna get on either side. And then one bomby boy at the top. Now, realistically speaking, if both pillars go, then we wouldn't have to worry about the explosion reaching all that up, all that high up. So maybe we focus less on that aspect and focus more on, let's really make sure this thing reaches. Really make sure this thing reaches. In fact, let's even aim lower. You know, there's no rule saying it has to be. Let's do something like this. Let's kind of aim lower. You know, we might even have like extra pieces to work with. That'd be pretty slick. Slick, I would say. So yeah, maybe one right here. Bam. A few extras to work with here. We'll still need the bomb to go off. Choose my words carefully so I don't end up on too many government watch lists. If I can help it. But yeah, I guess really if the bomb just goes off in the middle. Something like, can I put it underneath? And like stick it. Oh, the places I wish I could stick it. The places I want to stick it, oh my god. I wish I could kind of pan the camera upwards a little bit. I want to go right there. Can't do it. Right there. That's fine. That's fine. That's acceptable, I think. So I think if my extremely stupid idea has legs. Now I see we're like a little bit off center. Maybe I should go a little bit more. I could put this on. You know what? Sure. Let's do that. Because now we're more on the money. Ooh, that's looking a lot better. It's looking a lot better. I have more of these things. If I wanted to use more connectors. Why am I able to buy the fertilizer? Yeah. Why am I still able to buy so much fertilizer with no eyebrows raised? Checkmate, atheists. All right, I think we're I think this might just work. Let's go ahead and roll it. Got the only one bomb used. It's tucked away inside here, right there. The little bomby boy right there. Let's hit the go button and let's read him and weep. Here we go. Oh, it wasn't enough of a force. It like, yeah, they just hit the wall and just kind of crumpled. That's disappointing. That is, I had such a brilliant idea. So that goes to show that these things on their own don't have much juice behind them. They fold pretty well, and of course this is a bridge. It's probably pretty stable in the grand scheme of things. All right, so let's do the original idea then, where we explode it more on one side, and then load up with other like big pieces to catapult to the other side, and just kind of hope for the best. Because that was kind of what almost worked earlier. And I was like, I got too ambitious. I thought I could be such a cool guy. Turns out I was just mediocrely cool. In fact, we'll start kind of going back towards this part of the center, I think. I'm thinking this kind of corner. This general corner right here might just be the call to make. Is then do one of these puppies. Put a bomb right there. Oh. Right. You know what? I'm even gonna make it more specifically this direction. Because the last couple of times the bomb has been unable to affect the column very much directly. And I'm hoping that this will be enough. It's lined up pretty well. I'm hoping that like a lot of this shit right here will be enough to shit some pants. I really want pants to get shitted. If that's too much to ask, I don't think it is, but if that's too much to ask, well then we'll find out. But this one looks pretty solid. Just one bomb ought to do it again. We have one left. One bomb left. There it is. We have the text right there. Is it gonna work? Yes. Yes, it does. There we go. Yeah, that was the approach we kind of started towards the previous time. I should have just stuck with it. We got there. So that's good. That's GG's right there for that particular mission. And again, we did that with just one bomb, which does fulfill one of the dares we were working towards. So that means we'll have an extra Steam key for Construction Simulator to give away. Now, I don't have any... I don't have the keys right now, so I'm not gonna be able to do the giveaways tonight. But probably early to maybe mid next week. Mid next week, I should be able to run the giveaways. However, don't be sad if you are disappointed by the lack of this campaign's giveaways for tonight. The good news is we will be doing other giveaways later this evening. We have, I think, 2 Steam keys for what is it? Athena? Hold on, I keep saying the name wrong. It's not Athena. It is Athena. Yeah. There's another Greek mythology woman's name I said previously. We're gonna have 2 Steam keys for Athena Crisis to give away. That was the Advance Wars kind of game we played last week. And then 5 Steam keys for Dwarven Realms. We're running all those giveaways tonight. Running those giveaways tonight at the end of the stream. So if an Advance Wars kind of turn-based game style game appeals to you, or a really cool ARPG, action RPG, if any of those things appeal to you, hop over to our Discord server. It is free to enter any of the giveaways we're going to be running tonight. No purchase necessary, no subscription required, nothing like that. All you have to do is get into our Discord server and post in the giveaway channels that interest you. And again, we're going to have 7 Steam keys to raffle off tonight, so a bunch, a whole bunch. So yeah. It's easy peasy, no purchase necessary. Like I said, you don't have to be a subscriber. And you can join the Discord server, put yourself in the giveaways, and then leave. That's fine. You don't have to stick around, but help me, because I have all these Steam keys. I can't hold all these Steam keys to give away. I have all these Steam keys I'm trying to offload. Help me offload them. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. With this one, I think I see it's got some guts in here. Some guts and maybe even some butts. No new pieces to speak of. I think we have to like drop... Oh, I see it now. Yeah. We start here. So we have to like drop the bomb and then time that shit. That's I think what they want us to do. So a little connecty boy. Bam. Oh, we can rotate it as well. Oh. Oh my. Do I slingshot that shit, I wonder? Does it gotta go yeet? Oh, it's vertical. Oh. Oh, that's exactly what we need to do. Oh boy, this is gonna get weird. All right, do I underhand toss, or do I like fucking overhand slam dunk that shit? The latter option sounds much funnier. So rotatey. Oh, except we're not quite lining up. We need... This is gonna be real fucky wucky. Go for a side dunk. We might have to like diagonal dunk somehow. Because if I just, you know, if I build some kind of majiggies, some kind of thingy. Oh wait, no, that's not even you. How would you, without a way to separate the bomb? There is no way to launch it. I think what we have to do is we have to just go. We do really have to dunk it, I think. And I think we dunk it and then time the explosion accordingly. But we can't detach the bomb. Actually, no, I say that. Maybe we can. Hold up. Hold the phone. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I just answered my own question. We can, because this is not attached with a little attachment jig. So this might work. Do I need to go one step higher? Maybe. One more attachee. I'm gonna feel really silly if this starts to rotate and it rotates backwards. I'm gonna feel real silly. That is a very real possibility. It's gonna rotate the other way. Nope, we're good. Oh, it didn't come with it! Well, in a fucked up way, I think it might have accomplished the goal without meaning to, which is cool. But I wanted to see the bomb do the thing. All right, Cubus. I want to watch the bomb do the thing. So, as funny as that was, I could spin it that way. As funny as that was, it's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it. I need the satisfying big boom. Task failed successfully. Couldn't have said it better myself, bud. So maybe if I kind of tilt it. It's tilting. You feel me? Maybe that's the way to go. Oh, baby. You know what? It got a little silly. We hit it. Oh, you know what? Did we fail one? No, I think that's actually, I can't tell. Is that a light or is that an objective? There's little boids, by the way, flying around. Yeah, we dunked a little hard on the rim. It was a bit of a rim shot there. Let's see if that was a 100%. Oh. No. That ain't gonna fly. Oh, but thankfully it did revert, so we can just try again. Oh, come on. Well, I guess I can just go. Yeah, see? That's a shame. It's, like, not super consistent in that regard. Also, was it always transparent? I thought the top had, like, these little white panels. Weird how it didn't really build it exactly the same. Yeah, because earlier... Let's replace it then and see how that goes. Because, yeah, earlier it kind of was tilting on its own. Huh. So let's do this. Maybe I put it... That's gonna say I'm not sure if it's gonna let that. What if I... You know what? We wanted to kind of go in this hole, maybe. What if I put it on that corner? Yeah, it's not gonna work either. It's weird how the very first time it seemed like it was kind of tilting on its own, but now... is less inclined to do so. And I can't... It's not gonna let me put it right there. What if I did this? What if I... I'm not sure that's gonna make much of a difference, really. We'll try it. We'll try it. Also, Is the wind... Is this trying to tell me that the wind is blowing back this way? Because maybe the wind's blowing against it. Yeah. That's not gonna fly. I need a thick, yeah, one thick block. I mean, or multiple thick blocks even. Always acceptable in this day and age. I need some way to like cradle it, and I think I see exactly what would maybe be best. Maybe just something. Oh, except I don't want to put that there because then it'll attach it. I don't want that. Yeah, I was thinking like if there was a way I could like, maybe there's another way I can like build a thing to kind of hold it in place for just a brief moment. It's a shame I can't rotate this to be more flat. Yeah, it's like if I could get... Says about this. With that. Well, this is even within the realm of reason. I was thinking if I could like balance it on top, and no, that's not gonna work either. What's up, one-legged duck? A micro block. Well, I mean, generally speaking, blockages are a good thing to avoid. Or if you have blockages or things blocking something, yeah, I would rather micro than macro. So I suppose it depends on the conversation. What if I didn't attach? You ever think about that, Alex? What if I didn't attach? So it'll kind of get yeeted on its own? What if? What if? Then it just all falls away. Yeah, that's no bueno. So that's not it. That's not it. Yeah, it's like it begins to turn with such force that yeah, I was thinking if it was like a slower start, like you hit go, you hit to rotate, and it was like a slow lurching as opposed to a 0 to 60 kind of thing. So yeah, you really need that to be attached for sure. What if it's even more linear? Maybe, I guess I could build the whole thing. Oh, there we go, there we go. Bam. That's beautiful. That was exactly what I wanted from the get-go. And that's what happened the very first time. Where it sort of rolled. It sort of rolled. And then we timed it such that as it started to roll, we kind of dunked it. Because we started the rotation as it was kind of falling on its own. And that dunking allowed us to time the explosion. It's weird how it only happened that way the first time. What? There was one more? Ah! There were some other lights, but I thought they were just, you know, I thought they were just for pretty. I thought they were just for funsies, for being pretty lights. That's the thing too, it's kind of hard to tell. All right, well, once again, presumably if there's no variation other than me setting things, presumably that should be enough, right? Oh, there we go, there we go. Bam. It's pretty good, right? Except I'm looking around. Yeah, where are the other red lights? That's good, right? I don't see any other red lights. I think we Gucci. Now, the reality is that there will be levels in this game that are going to be really fucking hard. 97%. Like, we're not going to be able to 100% this game. There's just no way, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best. But yeah, the reality is that, like, I'm not good enough at these kinds of games to, or patient enough to, like, grind all these out, but we'll do the as darndest as we can. When you don't get a sexy nurse... Wait, I'm sorry, what's Meerkat saying? When you... Oh. Yeah, surgery instead. Ah, dang it. Yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't even see what we had neglected that time. Maybe when it says percentage completed, they don't mean like the red lights, the objectives. Maybe they mean literal blocks. Yeah, maybe they mean the literal blocks. Because yeah, there's a whole bunch on the top here. It starts to fall away, but yeah, there's the sides here that remain untouched. So maybe that's what's being calculated here. Does it rotate clock? Yeah, I don't think there's a way to tell it to rotate a different direction. It seems like when you hit the go button, it just does its thing. I'm gonna explode a little bit. Oh my! I'm gonna explode a little bit sooner in this operation. Like right when it, there we go. Right when it kind of pops on top. Yeah, look at these little friggin' pieces, and of course one right here. You know what? Like, we could be here all day trying to get 100%. Oh my god! You know what? Oh, you know what? There we go. There we go. I think they graded us on a curve. You ever had that professor that graded on, or high school teacher, what have you, that graded on a curve? Like, all right, well, the average was a 45% for this exam, so if you got a 43%, normally that's a hard fail, but, well, everybody, either I fail the whole class forever, or I say that's good enough. You know, I say it's relative. Anyway, on to the next level. This game is very cool. I appreciate that it gets kind of challenging pretty early on. Usually for a game like this, the first, like, several levels are kind of easy peasy, but with this one, if you want the top grade stuff, you have to really grind that shit out a little bit. Activators to use machines, they say. So I'm guessing this is one such machine. Yeah, I see. When you highlight it, it shows the activator. So we need to reach or connect. I guess we need to connect these two things together is what that means. As then that'll launch a little majiggy that'll explode all the things. So I'm guessing activator. Yeah, I'm activator, but I hardly even know her. I'm assuming when they say activator, they mean like, yeah, you have to. I have to deliver a bomb there because I can't build directly onto it. Use the activator. So if I do one of these. Oh, yeah, I can't build. But it even shows that it's purple. I can build like onto it though. Oh, show the hint. I don't know if I really want to look at the hints necessarily. I just want to know how the activators work. Oh, okay. So the activator. Okay, you have to use the bomb with the activator. There we go. Had a 1-0. Oh, damn, Meerkat. Meerkat was the one person who nuked the curve for everybody. Yeah, that's the one thing. If you grade on a, if the professor or teacher grades on a curve, everybody needs to get fucked simultaneously. Because yeah, if one person manages to squeeze it out, then yeah, it kind of ruins the fun. So I think the idea here, let's do a quick test then to see if this is true. It sounds like you use some kind of source of energy to activate the tool, whatever that's tied to the activator, and it's a one-time shot, so it'll hit this target here, but it will not hit this one. Yeah. So, kind of like in the hint, we need to break a hole here first before we blow this thing. So let's go ahead and do so. I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but we need to build a separate thing, hence why they gave us some heavy pillars over on this side. We got Whale in the house, by the way. What's up, Whale? Good to see you, my man. We're playing ABRISS, which is a very cool game that I'm really enjoying. It is it's like I'm kind of forced to respect the fact that it's a pretty tough game, or at least it's maybe not super tough, but like we're in the first couple levels and the game is already asking a decent bit of us, but I fear nothing. I fear nothing when it comes to the game asking, you know, a bit of us, the player, to get good. I don't even think we need that many Oh, right. I do need a bomb here. Right. So maybe I'll put that there on top. I don't think we need the other connectors. I'll need to make sure that this bomb goes off, but not this one. Hopefully I'll have the wherewithal to know that I placed this bomb second. I'm guessing there'll be a second bomb here. Alright, so I kind of fucked that up. But that's fine, because it worked. Except, you know, a lot of this is unbroken. So we took out the target projectile, or the target pieces. But some of the other sections were left undestroyed. Right, okay. So... yeah, I see now. I think I understand why I need those connectors after all. Here I was getting way too full of myself. Because I think I want the explosion to go off pretty close towards the middle. Kind of close towards the center right there. It's good to see though, Whale. It's nice getting to hear from you. You know what? Let's keep kind of sort of leaning. Half step at a time, half block at a time, kind of leaning towards where we're eventually going to want to end up. There we go. And then a bomb right there. Let's see. I mean, it's all welded together, so it's not going anywhere. So I place the 1 second, therefore it goes off first. Wait for the dust to settle. Fire number 1. Oh no, but it hit our shit. That's no bueno. It hit our fella. Oh, well, that's a detail that I hadn't considered. Maybe that is more towards the middle, though. As it needs to knock enough of this away. Oh, look at that. Well, shit, in that case, fire number 1. Oh, no. Well, I mean, it broke enough of it. So we didn't even need both bombs. We had enough for bomb number 1. So... you know, much better. Much better. Do I want to try to grind this out a little bit more? I'm going to see if we can get just... oh, it hit the flying the flying debris. I'm thinking, like, if we can capitalize on this one, because this one will be able to destroy this wall better. Seems like so much of the challenge here... there we go. So much of the challenge here is getting these side pieces. There's always some side pieces that ain't going anywhere. And of course, the expert... we don't have to get 100%. I would like to get into the expert rating if possible. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. So I'm gonna move that closer to here once again, because last time, or the first time when it was too close, it didn't take enough. It didn't take enough of this out. And I almost kind of want it to topple over now that I think about it. Well, let's see. Let's see if this is enough. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's gonna run into this. I'm gonna build this with the expectation that it will topple. So I'm gonna remove that one. So this is guaranteed to topple over. So I'm gonna build it to be top heavy. So this is a very much anticipated failure point. Bomb right there. Gonna leave that connector right there. So we did more damage to the bottom pieces, but now the top piece is staying put. Oh, well, I mean, it's getting wobbly. It's doing some wobblies. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You know you wanna. You know, yeah. Okay, that's. Is it enough though? Is it? Oh, wait, it's doing the wiggles. It's got the wiggles. Come on, y'all. Come on, it's the jiggling. It's thinking about it. I'm like trying to blow on it. It's like, it's thinking, it's like sliding ever so daintily. Come on, man. Come on, you can do it. And also, this piece is still wiggling on its own. Oh, it's gotta break, right? Come on. This is such a tease. This is such a destroying shit cock tease right now. Have a good night, Meerkat. Thanks for hopping in, buddy. All right, so that's all we're getting out of this. Is this enough to cross the, I think, 95% threshold? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, 90, oh, only barely, slightly an improvement. I don't know, man. I once again, like, I worry that if I just sit here forever. So break those very confidently. So this is a very similar situation. I think I need to detonate a little bit sooner because these top pieces are really, really getting us. There's enough things falling over and falling down onto other things where I think, yeah, I think I should detonate this a little bit sooner. In fact, what I could even do, put that kind of like there. That was very decisive. Yeah, what a difference that made, just being a little bit higher up. I mean, that's a guaranteed destructor right there. Just a couple fellas on the side. Is that enough? It's looking real confident. Looking really good. Are we an expert? Oh my god. What a tease. Can't all right, when you're that close. Just gotta grind it out a few more times, I think. And wait for some of the dust to settle. Ooh, well, actually, as that piece fell away, as that one piece fell away, then I started to feel a little bit more confident about myself. Just... and that is so good looking. It's like looking good. Oh, except look at that stuff on the side. That ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly. What if I just pop right from the get-go? Pop it right from the get-go. Again, these side pieces. Oh, I think it hit the wall. Yeah, I think if you detonate it too soon, not enough of this falls away. Oh, okay, it did go that time. Yeah. So yeah, there's definitely an element to waiting for just a wee bit. Yeah, it's like it's hard to get enough coverage. Maybe what I should do is put the bomb even closely. Or am I allowed to put this here? And am I allowed to put the bomb? Ooh, we're like really kind of toying with the limits of the camera here. I get it, like, I mean, maybe that's enough. What I want is like to get it kind of so it's, oh yeah, you know what, I don't think this is gonna fly. What I want is like to be on the other side of this guy, but I think that's gonna have to do it. It's really up against there. Oh, it fired the cannon prematurely. That's kind of surprising. Yeah, what if I just let... So if you just let it sit there... Oh! That's why it caused it to explode too soon. Oh no. Oh no. I wasn't expecting that detail. Man. Sometimes it's firing prematurely because it's launching a piece that's landing on it. So it doesn't need an explosion. It just needs some source of kinetic energy, I think. So this landing... Oh, it fucked the bomb. That's okay. Yeah, so it knocked the bombs down. But yeah, sometimes that piece hits the little activator directly. I think we just... Man, it's a shame to be so close. I think we might just need to take our 94%. Oh, it'd be so nice to get that sweet, sweet 95. What if I put that there? I'm just like... trying anything that can... Actually, that was a lot better. Is that gonna fuck this thing? Yes. Yeah, so it still fired earlier than I wanted it to. Yeah, this piece right here... Although, there we go. I was gonna say that'll still work, but yeah. No, I think it's fine. We're just gonna say complete. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. By the way, what was the achievement? Or not the achievement. What was the other dare that we're working towards? Because I think I might have gotten it and not noted it. Build over 1,000. Oh, build the parts. Because I've been destroying things like a champ. Yeah, build 100 parts. Okay, so yeah, building is one thing. Destroying is going to take a little bit longer. Never mind. Yeah, I'll show you. You can't see this because it's the Steam overlay. Steam overlay is forbidden on OBS by default. So yeah, we've been destroying. We just destroyed over 10,000. But if I'm to build over 1,000 for one of the dares, then we've got a ways to go. But that's okay. Let's keep going. So next level. Got a new part, the hinge. So now we can get some joints going. So I guess this one controls, I guess, independently. Or not independently, but it rotates either direction. Unlike the rotator piece that just spins in one direction. It's the hinge. Horizontal hinge. Trebuchet. Oh, are we gonna launch shit this time? Because that's kind of what I was wondering earlier. With that that slam dunk mission earlier. So, excuse me. Connector, but I hardly even know her. Put her right in the middle. And we just have the hingy boy. Oh, can I zoom in? Enhance. So this one, oh, horizontal. I think that means... Actually, no, I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's necessary at all. So I would need to do presumably something like this. Let's just see what is possible. I might need to do a heavy block here. Well, maybe. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a heavy block here. This might be a bit much. Of course, they give us a lot of connectors here. We need to kind of have a... Okay, yeah, I see what should be done here. So let's go ahead and build a piece here. Get one. I could go up if I wanted to. I think I'm gonna save that for like the last piece. That's what I'm thinking. It's probably pretty good. I think we're gonna have to really fucking yeet this thing. And we're gonna have two bombs to work with. That's exciting. Let's see if this is gonna be enough. I'm not so sure. What I am... I'm not gonna say so sure, but somewhat sure about... is... Yeah, one... A 1E. Oh, I can't just stack the... Well, I can't stack the bombs. There we go. I'm hoping we can just fling that shit. I'm a little bit worried. Maybe this is too much. I'm worried that if the hook gives too much overhead coverage, then it's just gonna like the centrifugal force is gonna cause it to get dunked into the abyss. Because we're gonna have to eat this thing. Doesn't have a big enough reach to like just reach across. We have to fling it. Fling them rather. Oh, except there's a connector there. That's not gonna fly. I guess that's where the heavy block can be actually. 2 heavy blocks maybe? We'll just do one. Let's do one. I'm not sure what the heavy... I guess the heavy pillar could like make this taller. But I don't know if we need it to be tall, or do I want it to be? I mean, let's just try it once. Let's just try it once. Oh. It instantly breaks. Okay. Oh, I didn't connect this for one thing. Oh, and of course it is extremely dense. Extremely heavy. Maybe that's a maybe that's a problem. Maybe I shouldn't put that there. Yeah, it doesn't even start. Yeah, it just falls apart. I think it's too heavy. Well, before I start naysaying anything, yeah, it's because I wasn't so sure. Yeah, because I was thinking there would need to be some kind of hinge point. Let's do just a quick science project. Let's see if this thing being too heavy is the problem. Just like that as it is. Also, I have no control over this, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping I could say like, all right, go left, go right. So it just kind of swings on its own, I guess. And to be clear, it doesn't do that because of the weight. It just does that on its own. Yeah, it just swings around back and forth. Swings its hair back and forth. Yeah, so it's not like a pendulum where it's based only on the weight. It is activating back and forth. So that's not a problem. Maybe let's see then if the other thing that maybe went wrong earlier is the source of what went wrong. We put at the end another heavy block. Is that like dragging it down and it just falling apart? Well, I mean, it fucked something. It was like swinging kind of hard there. It was kind of wobbly, I think. Yeah, it's like wobbly. Yeah, okay. It seemed like it wasn't even getting to that point. It was just falling over. It was like, fuck it, I'm out. It's like, sorry, fam. Oh, God, it's so wobbly. Oh, Jesus, yeah. All right, so that ain't gonna fly then. What about without the heavyweight? Does it do okay without the heavyweight? Still not great. Still not great. Also, it's yeah, flying underneath. I was hoping it would go overhead. Maybe then. Let's do a couple things. Let's go. I kind of talked about this earlier, and I wondered if it was the right call. Maybe we give this some height. And then maybe we give it a little bit more, a little bit more juice. Also, that helps us be a little bit more facing towards the middle, which isn't a bad thing. Maybe I should have done this from the get-go, honestly. I don't know. I'm worried that's too much. What if I do too heavy? No, I think that's also too much. I guess I have them. I guess I might as well. What else am I gonna do with them, right? Two heavy blocks right there. Is that gonna like make it fall over? Ooh, it's pretty wobbly. Even one is pretty wobbly. Let's stick with where I was going there. Stick with what I was cooking with. Oh, except I think it needs to be a connector and then a long boy. Because I think if I just do a long boy. Oh, okay, it does connect on its own. Oh, that's reassuring. I thought it would just fall over. So I probably overcomplicated some things earlier then, but that's okay. Now before I do anything else, oh, Oh man, it's really struggling though. Like it just doesn't have much oomph. There's a distinct lack of oomph happening. So if we have any hope, I wonder, is there like another way I could have this go? It's a shame I can't make it fling overhead. Maybe the problem is the base. Don't drop the base, right? Maybe the problem is that like it's starting on too wobbly of a start. Maybe we need a more solid foundation like this one. So maybe what I do is I say connector, then I say heavy fella, and then I say another connector, but I hardly even know her. Then I say a hinge. Oh, can I put the hinge on the heavy fella? Yo, that'd be so cool. If I could put the hinge on the heavy boy. And then let's just do a quick test. Make sure that's not gonna fall over. Looking solid, looking solid. Kind of wishful thinking here, but what if I just did... Oh wait, that's not gonna fly. This is wishful thinking. I don't think this is gonna fly. Oh right, wait, I'd have to build another thingy. Let's just do a quick... I mean, once again, kind of a proof of concept. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? It's gotta be this way. Yeah, it's still so wobbly. I was thinking... Yeah, I think the problem is I can't have a heavy piece right there. I think that's too much. So one piece like that. I think the idea is that these are supposed to be fairly light. Although I just noticed heavy beam. I mean, they're heavy. They're not ultra heavy, but they are heavy. This might be another case where we need like a counterweight. So, looking at this, quick test. That's better. It's still just kind of, it's still kind of limp, you know? Still kind of flaccid. I think more stability. In fact, look at this. They got little, oh yeah, they got little examples. Like, look here, you big dummy. I think we need counterweights. I think that's why they're giving us so many of these things. So, oh yeah, look how it's like a teeter-totter kind of thing. Maybe that's the problem. So now the problem, of course. Oh, except I got this thing. I got some more connectors. So maybe if I, ooh, it's all wiggly. If I do one of these, and then I do one of these guys, and well, let's think about this. It's gonna be swinging. Well, hold on. Before I assume anything, let's just test it. Ooh, is it too much? No. Well, it's a weird angle, although that might help compensate for it being off center. Yeah, that's real weird. Yeah, on theirs is much shorter. This is we call this environmental, not even storytelling, just environmental help. Yeah, let's make ours tall like they did in theirs. And a nice tall boy. Bam. Well, you know, why reinvent the wheel when they've kind of demonstrated more or less what we're wanting to do? It's on either side of us. Now, this is odd to me. It seems like there's not a connector. You would think there'd be a connector here. But maybe not. Yeah, so maybe... Like, we definitely need this side here. Bam. There we go. And then... See, I was thinking we needed two. Yeah, they're using two of them. And there. So yeah, I was assuming I'd need... But then what do I have left for the other side? It looks to me like they're just using a couple connectors. Oops. So maybe what I could do is just kind of alternate. In fact, what I could even maybe do is put one on top like that. Let's kind of see. Kind of maybe right there. You know, we got 2 bombs to work with. Put one there. Oh, right, it's got it. Well, oh wait, yeah. Well, okay, I had the right idea. I think that's the right idea. Like how the explosion itself persists for a little bit. I wish I could build. This was my original idea, but I think what I was wanting to do, the pieces were too heavy. If I had a lightweight like chalice that I could build, or like a basket to kind of keep them in place. What do they do? They just have the 1 bomb. Well, I guess we'll just kill 1 and see how the 1 goes. Better. It's better. It gets into their zip code. You know, it gets over the fence. Something. Let's think about this. It's kind of flinging it a little bit off center. So maybe we can compensate it by putting it close to the other side. Maybe stick with 2. Ooh, nope. Maybe the other direction. Better, but yeah, still not quite doing it. There was some kind of way. We don't have any more pieces. Is there a attach fella that I don't need? Maybe the answer is I shorten this up a little bit. And I build this kind of on top. And this kind of... see, I worry that... Again, I worry about the centrifugal force. Because that'll... Well, I mean, let's try. Let's try with just 1. I mean, it's something. Yeah, it's too sharp of an angle. Too sharp of an angle. That's not going to fly. Yeah, if I wish I had just 1 more piece. One more piece of the pie here. The counterweights, we are doing a great job. This was a correct investment. What I might be able to do is something like this, which gives me an extra connector, which is cool. Now the downside is that I can't just put the bombs here, because that'll connect it, and I don't want it to be connected. I want it to be loose. I don't know, I'm not convinced. Yeah. All right, let's look at the example. Yeah, here. Here they don't even fuck with that. Maybe. The problem, I think, yeah. So even if I'm like right down the center. Oh, actually, holy shit, that's looking way better. Oh well. The problem is we like. Do we hit the wall? Is that what happened? What do we hit? We like... Oh, the counterweight fucked itself. Didn't even think about that. That was silly of me. An easy solution, too. It's so wobbly at the start. That's fucking it up. I really can't put that down and have it stay. Yeah. Maybe I just need the 2. Maybe that's enough. Or, well, I mean, of course, we have another one of these. Oops. And maybe I put that on this side. Yeah, we know now. Actually, maybe it's far enough. Well, let's try it as it is right now. Yeah, it's just kind of wobbles at the start. We need a very confident... and surefire, like it needs to have as much friction during the throw as possible. And it wobbles way too much at the start. So it kind of throws it off its Close it off. It's the juice. So in their example, yeah, I think those are the heavy pieces. In their example, they just have the 2 pieces back to back. Let's try that. I think that's, yeah. Oh, I see. It's the connectors right here. So something like this. And then I think another one is kind of at the tip. Hashtag just the tip. Really weird. I'm almost copying. Actually, I think I'm exactly copying and pasting at this point. Except my difference though is I have multiple bombs. Yeah, even then it still just wobbles too much. So in their example, maybe I need to shorten this up a bit. Yeah, it's more of a half and half. I was thinking the counterweights would be enough to compensate. But I think now we're starting to realize that, yeah, that's not going to fly. So I think it has to be more symmetrical. Thank goodness that I can just cheat off my neighbor, right? I can just do a little peek and see what my neighbor's doing and just copy off of them. Thank goodness that is permissible. And of course, if nothing else, there's also a hint that is an option. So, you know, we're not without some nudges, some gentle nudges. Yeah, it feels weird. I feel like we're coming up short a little bit. Yeah, because here, yeah, in fact, look at that. It's not even symmetrical necessarily. It's closer to being symmetrical. Let's see though. Let's see. Oops. Let's see if this will work. Oh, it's not even, yeah. Yeah, we need a full revolution there. That's a shame. Yeah, so what's happened there? It's getting stuck on itself, yeah. Is there another place I can put the counterweights? Or do I even need this many? Since it's more symmetrical, do we even need this many counterweights? God, yeah, it wobbles so much. God dang. I thought making it more symmetrical would make it more stable. Maybe the problem, as they don't have this problem that I'm having. Maybe the issue is that it's not connected to a connector. I figured if the lack of connector would be a problem, that it would just fall apart from the get-go. But maybe there's some other kind of mechanism happening or not happening here. In their case, I mean, by this point, you know, they obviously have some kind of consistent, repeatable machine. Like theirs isn't like going from 0 to 60. That's already been working this whole time. But maybe the implication is that, yeah, theirs doesn't have the wobbly problem that mine is experiencing. So, right from there, attach on either side. And we have to favor one side now because we have one heavy beam left. So I can't make them both perfectly symmetrical. So we'll just do... I'm curious about one thing. What if I do kind of a different approach? I put one there, and then one on top. And like another one on top, maybe. So it really fucking yeets this thing. If I put one here and one here. Still the wobbles, but at least one of them... Oh, it's attached! Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's technically attached. Alright, let's try that one then. I was gonna say, one of them's really staying put. That one might just be the hope for our people. I actually didn't know which one is which, so I'm like, alright, let's just blow them all up. Now, curiously enough, the one objective, or one of the objectives, only got popped when it fell off. That might be enough. That might be enough. Yeah, you don't want it to, which makes sense. Yeah, it's just like Ryan said, the original symmetrical approach was not going to work because yeah, we need to consider the fact that it's a lever. Yeah, that's even the name of the, or well, that's the name of the part, was that it's a lever. Yeah, which is a key thing to remember here. So yeah, so if you have it symmetrical, then it's, of course it's going to come up short. You want one side to have more leverage, so the other side has the counterweight. Yeah, that was the key. That was really the key. And look at that. The one time it landed where we wanted it to land, we got a perfect rating there. So that was very much the key. Now it says back to map. I'm guessing that means the first world is done. So that was Extinction. Okay. Very happy sounding name. Now this one we didn't unlock. Oh, maybe I can unlock it? 10 unlock points? Oh, baby. Sure. Stairs. Let's try it out. Yeah, you're exactly right, Ryan. That's I should have like remembered that was the whole point of that part, is to act as a lever. It's a whole like physics 101 or at least like engineering 101. Yeah, heavy cubes and connectors, and that is it. Now I'm guessing this isn't different compared to other starting spaces. I think this is a starting space like any other. Oh, we need to like just topple things, I think. So maybe I don't want connector fellas. Maybe I want a heavy cube. There's no heavy cubes, please. And maybe what I do is I kind of build little stairs myself. And then maybe near the top, I say like, all right, cool, now do a connector. And then that connector is going to have a fucking wrecking ball of bullshit. I have oh, just the three. I think I want one this way. Just a heavy wrecking ball of absolute full fuckery. Bullfuckery and full fuckery. Oh, except, all right, that can't be there. That connector kind of ruins. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's gonna fall forward with this piece. I think that's okay. I just want to make this a fucking death dealer, a ball of death, so that it just, you know, we're talking about bowling. Oh, except I'm off kilter. Is that gonna be a problem? Let's find out. Okay, it didn't tumble like I was hoping it would. It didn't tumble like I'd hoped that it would. I wonder if there's something I could put on the underside then to encourage it to be more. Yeah, it's too flat on the bottom. Flat bottom wrecking balls, you make the wrecking world go around. Wish I could, again, I wish I could like tilt the camera upwards or downwards. You can these are connectors though, is the problem. So what I think, I'm gonna want another one of these to work with. In fact, I think I can shore this up a little bit, so we have more of the heavy fellas to torque with here. And I'm gonna want to make sure the bottom is not super flat. Oh, but maybe the idea is, what if I put these on the side? Maybe that'll be enough. Like something like that, so it's like there's enough unevenness where it's not gonna just sit still once it. Of course, I guess it could get stuck in these gaps, but there's gonna be some experimentation. Some experimentation for sure. I almost don't want. Yeah, you know what? The more I'm thinking about this, I think having this like tail is going to be a problem. So I think I'm just going to have to accept, or again, I could just even dial back one more level. And say, let's think about this. and put that there. What if I put this here? Boop, boop, there. So the piece that it's taking with it, that might just be okay, actually. That might just be okay. What if I do this? Actually, maybe even up a bit. Because, yeah, I think I want to avoid any too flat of a surface area, at least in the bottom. I guess I could build some more fun stuff on top, maybe. Something like that, maybe. This is gonna be wild. This is gonna be weird. Yeah, you don't want the bottom flat. There we go. Yeah, Ryan knows what's up. What's up, Rusa, by the way? Good to see you. Good morning to you, my friend. It is morning in certainly many time zones. Is this an acceptable ball of death? It might be enough. It might be enough. Oh, it's tumbling pretty slow, but it just needs to be a mass of yeah, yeah. It needs to tumble faster to kind of overcome that kind of thing. Maybe I made it too big. Maybe I should just make it smaller. Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, maybe. Oh crap! I needed to lean forward more. Let's just tighten it up a little bit. Tighten up the graphics a little bit in level 3. I still worry about that booty. I still worry about that booty. Let's shave some of this off. Yeah, having like such a pronounced tail. Yeah. Oh, actually. I'm gonna get stuck there, yeah. This is actually pretty tough. I'm grateful that this was a bonus level and not a mainline level, because this would be I mean, there's certainly lots of ways to go about this. But yeah, this would be pretty tough otherwise. I think we need more things to compensate for this long tail that it has. Well, I could go underneath it, but that wouldn't be wise. More counterweights. Oop, oop, oop. On this side. Still worry about it getting stuck into the bottom pieces, and we don't want it to be too long. I think I need to have it be more. Have that there. More branching out in the sides, I think. Like, I want to avoid pretty much any situation where there's too many pieces snug and flat against each other. There needs to be lots of corners and such. Oh, is that gonna get stuck right there? It's like a perfect shape. Yeah, it's like I carved a little divot. Make a little bobsled. Because my original idea would like something that would just kind of roll end over end. I mean, I guess we could maybe build something like Ryan is saying, maybe something long that can cross, kind of be able to reach across all the gaps. We could try something like that. We have a lot of pieces to work with, so I don't have to be stingy. Like, when I see a thing like this, I just think, oh, we're gonna roll a giant ball of metal down the stairs. But yeah, maybe we should build something that is longer and can just slide down at like the world's bumpiest and least comfortable bobsled. So, in fact, we could even make it just a long boy. Nice and long, just the way I like my men, the way I like my video game bobsleds. Long and hard and cold and metal and soulless, apparently. It's getting weird. So yeah, what we could do, I wanted to just be, there's no way that we could just make it fucking torpedo that just slides down. I guess we can try that. There's ain't no way, right? Ain't no way that's gonna work. Let's just try this as it is. Okay. Yeah, I think it needs to be like actually maybe the kind of way more specifically maybe like kind of towards the front side to pull it along. I don't know if it's gonna work that way though. Yeah, it needs something. It's too much. That's too much weight. I could try for a wider surface area. Maybe try for a wider surface area. Let's just see what that does. Bouncing, yeah. We could still go longer. I'm a little bit concerned. Do I want counterweights on top? I don't know. I'm not so sure. Kind of scatter them around a little bit. Yeah, there's just these little, because it bends a little bit, there's just these little nuggets, there's little pieces where it gets stuck. Let's do this. Maybe we can do some kind of combination where we start off up high. Of course, the higher up we go, the more force it will like the higher the speed, the higher velocity it will lean forwards and ultimately kind of catapult the piece that is on the top here. I could kind of go at an angle if I wanted to, but yeah, I almost want to say like, yeah, go up one more level, and now this is going to be like the piece that's getting yeeted. But I think we want it closer to the bottom. Wish I could just put that on, like, to fill in that little spot. Wish I could just fill that little spot in. Maybe I can. Maybe there's like a trick, like, kind of squeeze in. I can't delete that one, unfortunately. Let's just try this and just see what it does. Ooh, I don't like how it's going underneath it. Actually, is that gonna do something? No. I don't like how that falls with it. That's unfortunate. Maybe what can be done about that? I have to. It's a shame you can't just like say pause this section here and then remove and like move one piece back and then reconnect it. Because obviously I can't say like, oh yeah, delete this one because it's gonna say nope, there's too many things tied to it. I get why it does that. Maybe we can get over that with some other creative compensations. Like this guy, maybe. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, we need that initial. Yeah, we need that initial push to really do it to us. We need that initial push to really do it. Maybe the idea is. See, we're kind of pulling that. We were kind of pulling that other dislocated piece with us. What if I attached it at the side like that? Do I want to do a bunch of heavy pieces condensed in the center? I worry that we're just gonna land in that gap and we're just gonna sit there. I'm hoping that this initial falling forward will be enough. Do I want to build a more solid base at the bottom, that is stacked perfectly and then start to stagger. So it kind of... No, because maybe that's my problem. Maybe it's all falling at the same rate. Like, all falling at the same rate, and it's causing some shenanigans, some shenanigans. Did that. Just trying to, like, build this up more. It's gonna be such a fucking weird shape no matter how you slice it. I guess I could do that. That's kind of cool. Oh, except I'm out of pieces. Well, does it have to be symmetrical? It probably should, at least in some respect. That might be too much flatness. Too much flatness, which is to say too much justice. Yeah, it's... Yeah, there's... Well, of course, the fact that it's also just falling forward. You kind of accidentally building these little shapes that fit so well. That fits so well into carving, like, kind of falling around where the lines are here. This is a tricky one. Again, good thing this is a bonus mission. I don't think the problem is the heavy core. Like, the heavy kind of pieces all condensed around each other. I don't think that's the issue. I'm gonna try... How what I was first thinking, where I kind of set it... I might even set it more off the center here. We go like... I want to do 3. Let's just do 2. No, we go a little higher. Then we fall forward. And this is the thing that's gonna fall forward. Gonna have another heavy fella right here. And maybe even another heavy fella here. This might be a bit of a risk here. But we have so many things to work with. I can probably get rid of that guy. We have so many connector fellas to work with. Thinking like we really want to pull it forward, and then we also really want to make sure that it has like some round things to kind of bounce it around and keep it from being too flat. Ooh, that was a cool piece right there. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. Ooh, that's nice. Is that enough? Yeah, I don't know. I am not... I think it's still too long. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean... I don't know if it's gonna go the distance. Oh, yeah, not quite. Not quite. Yeah, it's too long. It's too long. Hey, what's up, Farsight? Oh, we have an MS Paint challenge. Let's, I want to try this a couple more times. I do want to try this a couple more times, but yeah, we will get to that, though. Yeah, if it's shorter. I'm worried that if it's too short, and I know a thing or two about being too short, that it's just gonna get stuck. It's like we need that perfect combination of it's long enough to get past these gaps, but not so long and slender that it kind of stops halfway because it juts up against these metal bars. It's looking like a pretty good ball. Pretty good ball shape. You know, I love me some pretty good balls. What can I say? Is it gonna reach it? Oh, baby. All right, it reached it. Is it enough to kill it? I don't think it's gonna get everything, obviously. We got that objective, though. I think there might have been... Actually, no, I think we got all the objectives. So we didn't kill everything, obviously. Build over 500 parts. So we actually got pretty close. We got pretty close to the expert difficulty. We got enough to go to completion. So much of the time, we're all just trying to work towards completion. Oh, Oh, I wanted to perfect the design. Okay, that's fine. We have the right idea. That's a shame. I wanted to perfect the design. I should have said revert, I think. I should have said revert, but that's okay. But now we know. Now we know. It's like a similar kind of idea. So yeah, I think that was the right idea. It's like you just build up high. And then that's the piece that we build around. I should have said revert because now I'm like kind of piecing it back from memory. I was like, is this how I did it? Is this what I did last time? I don't know. Is that technically? Oh, it is. It is because this piece has connected. That's fine. Build off this guy because it's all. Oh wait, no. There's this piece too. Yeah, this guy in the back because we're taking him with us. So maybe do one of these. Something like that, maybe? Looking like nice and ball-like. Is it gonna be enough? It's looking pretty. Oh, dude. Once again, we kind of find those cases where it just plugs directly in. Like, here I go. I'm just gonna connect it right here. Yeah, so like this kind of configuration right here. Maybe I put that up higher, maybe? Like that is a very real risk no matter how we slice it. Oof, yeah, I didn't like how it kind of got stuck against itself there. Oh, once again, I'm like blowing on it from the distance. Yeah, it's too much. Or not enough, rather. Not enough forward momentum. Yeah. Maybe right there. Ooh, I don't like how it's breaking itself. That's not good. So we lost some juice with that one. I think it's gonna do it. Yeah, yeah, I forget those pieces are very breakable. I wish, I mean, we already have so many connector pieces. I think I need to do this one step sooner. So that starts to fall forward. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the key here. I think I need to really scrutinize when we have, like, kind of like this piece right here. This heavy piece right here is the sole single piece in the bottom. So like we want to minimize cases where there's several pieces that are at the same kind of elevation all in a row, because that's when we just kind of sit. That's when we can also get stuck very easily. That's the thing though, you can still get stuck in the gaps. Man, this is, yeah, I'm kicking myself again. I should have reverted previously instead of saying try again. I forgot that try again kills the whole design. You have to start fresh. Forces us to, what's the word, innovate. It forces us to innovate. So that just means we gotta get smart. That shit's scary. I'll put this there, maybe? That's a little weird. I don't know if I like them clustered up like that, clussied up like that, if you will. This might be too much all at once like this. Maybe I should move this up. Nice and fast. Is it gonna go off the edge? Oh, don't like that. I also don't like how it lost a bunch of speed there. Yeah, it's gonna just nestle in there. Had a good start there. Had a good start. I think there's too much on the sides. Maybe I just, you know, have it be a little bit lighter. Ooh, I don't like how it skipped there. Yeah, that's a shame. Strong start once again. That might be too long. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, it's too long. Words that have never been said to me out loud. It's too long, Alex. So once again, maybe just remove those pieces then. We don't have to use every piece. Man, yeah, I just... Well, let's keep at that philosophy then. Or maybe even just condense it a bit more then. Still have the pieces. Oh, yeah, I seeing it get stuck like that. So close. So close, yeah. It's definitely a sweet spot. I wonder if that is not a wise place. The kind of way. Maybe we put it up top. Maybe it's like jutting out too much. I mean, it's jutting out no matter how we place it. Oh, that was looking pretty solid, but yeah, it's off kilter. Are we gonna clip it? No. Dang it, dude. Dang it. It's a shame because we're you know, we've gone out of our way to like make sure we're lining it up properly. As far as like if it just goes forward. Did I accidentally asymmetric something? Should I just try again without changing anything and see if anything's different? Yeah, just that first bounce. Not the first bounce. Oh, it went off even sooner that time. So there is some variation. I mean, I think it's implied that there's wind. So I think that does alter things sometimes. So we need to, I think, put more of an emphasis on the right-hand side. So yeah, maybe I should, like, move this one over here, for instance. Is that too much? But that's fine. Let's try it. Just a little bit of a nudge one way. Ooh, I think it's out too far, actually. I know that backfired, damn. Or maybe I just remove the piece? It's kind of like a... Oh, actually, gaming? Oh my god, please, don't tease. Is that enough? It might not score, it might score worse. Oh, that explosion was nice. I forgot they explode when they pop. That might be enough, actually. In fact, if I pray to the physics gods, these things might fall off on their own. I tried that earlier. Yeah, we tried the bobsled approach. There we go. And I couldn't find... I'm not going to say that it's not possible, but I could not find a configuration that was getting us close. Like, each time I was just like... It would land on the bars, and then it would always get stuck on something. Like, it would just always get stuck because the gaps are too wide. If the gaps were shorter in between each metal rung on this kind of ladder, I think I'd be able to do it. But yeah, I couldn't find a way, there we go, to prevent it from like hitting one of those rungs and just dead stopping. So, but that's okay, because we got there. And that was a bonus mission. Just a bonus mission. And we got it. Yeah, so it says 100%. It wasn't a 100%, but we got the expert completion. Actually, the only level here that was not a 100% was this one. Oh, right, yeah. I mean, okay, so we didn't get the expert clear there, but it's fine. It's more where that came from. How long is this game? I'm kind of curious. Annihilation, corrosion, erosion, testicular explosion. No, sorry, that's combustion. There's a lot of levels here. Ruin. Death. There's a lot of levels here. Like this campaign actually has some legs to it. I was thinking this would be a short game, but I'm pleased to say that there's quite a bit actually. Now, to be clear, I think testicular explosion would be a unique level or a unique world for this game, but maybe, you know, maybe we're not ready for that. Maybe we got to build up to it. On to the rocket level. Shoutouts to getting achievements every 30 seconds in this game. My god. Thrusters for propulsion. We get to launch entire pieces. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Let's see here. So we got some buddies in a line. Of course, they're not just gonna let us launch something right at the base, but if we can go maybe just past the base. Just don't drop the base. Hey, what's up, Aleph? Oh, it sounds good, man. We're having a good old time. This game is really cool so far. Can I be extra snooty? Nosy. Can I be extra nosy and ask what concert you went to? Also, I think we're just gonna launch the one thingy. I don't want to use connectors here. I guess well, actually, no. Yeah, it's got to be a heavy pillar. I guess I could launch a heavy pillar, but I think what they want us to do is to launch the long boy. I will indeed launch a long boy. So I think I guess I could launch both? Oh my god, could I do an extremely dumb thing? I want to do this. Apply a thrust from the middle and like put a stupid thing here. I want to see if that... I'm worried it's just gonna go... But... Let's do this. Let's, if I'm gonna be a stupid idiot... Let's like try to compensate for... Because the thrust is gonna want to push it up. So if I have something weighing it down, maybe it'll work. Oh my god. It did. It did about what I feared it would do. Although it was entertaining. Yeah, I want to be nosy. Oh, that's awesome, Aleph. I'll confess, I don't know those names, but I'm glad you had a good time. He says my all-time fave. That's what's up, bud. That's what's up. Oh, just shy of expert. It doesn't have to be 100%. I just want to get that expert. I want to get that expert rating. So yes, we can be extremely stupid. I'm going to continue to be stupid then. In fact, I'm going to try to even more compensate for that upward thrust. All right. All right, here we go. Is it enough? Oh, is that going to topple over? Because everything else should torque. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, that worked out really well. Only a few original pieces remaining. That was extremely dumb. Also, shoutouts to this one piece for somehow maintaining that tightrope. There we go, baby. There we go. Another positive. Oh, was there a update? Was there an update to Helldivers 2? I'm guessing that's what you mean by, like, you will have more medals waiting. As if they added some more stuff. Do we have more rockets? What was the name of this level? I didn't say it, but, I mean, sometimes the name... Oh, we have bombs. Rockets and bombs. Only one thrusty majig. I wonder if I could, like, thrust and have it... This is gonna be weird, but, like, thrust and have it split. We only have the two objectives that we have to break here, but... I mean, yeah, if we can break this one too, that'd be pretty cool. So maybe the idea is heavy pillar. Do I want... Maybe the... Yeah, so maybe a connector first. And a heavy fella. And then... Oh, we have lots of heavy beams to work with. This might be real weird. Real weird. But I'm not I've not shied away from real weird in the past. I'm not gonna be shying away now. Oh, it was a global objective that was met, right? Because that game does have like a game master of sorts, and there's global, like, universal objectives that people can work towards. Pretty sweet concept, honestly. I really like that. It's really cool. Yeah, what I want to do is I just want to launch a big hole to just clothesline everything. I don't know if it's gonna work that way. Again, the thruster goes here. Gonna get real fucky wucky. Oh, but yeah, we're a little bit short. I guess I could do like a bunch of connectors. I don't think it's gonna be able. I don't think it's gonna be stable for a long enough time. It's gonna be flipping and flopping. It's gonna be real weird. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with this. And we have 2 bombs. So... Oh, I see now this is going to be a problem. We need to... Oh, wait, no, the bombs are attached. Never mind, the bombs are attached. So we're going to have to time the thruster and time the 2 bombs? Oh my god. Helldivers is hardly... Yeah, I'm glad it was a good time. I'm glad it was a really good time. Oh my god. Why is it wiggling so much? I haven't even done anything! Why are you wiggling? What is wrong with you? Oh, it's the... Yeah, I see. I see. I shouldn't have put the connector there. What was I thinking? I gotta delete a bunch of shit. I forgot that's connected. The wiggling was weird, though. What the hell? That was bizarre. Yeah, I should have put... Yeah. Thruster needs to go here. Surely that'll clear it, right? That'll get the initial clearing done. Yeah, because we don't want that connected. Even though, obviously, the last several missions were themed around being absolutely sure that we were connecting all the proper pieces. This time, we want some loosey-gooseys. Absolutely. It's just so wide. Like, there's no way, right? There's just no way. But the good news is we just have to get the bombs somewhat close, and then we need some part of this to reach this guy. And then it'll all just kind of work out, maybe. I don't know if it's going to be enough of a counterweight. Let's find out. Go! It's not doing the crazy wobbles anymore. Alright, well, I mean, that was not the worstest. Not the bestest, not the worstest. Maybe I need to time it better. Yeah. I think this guy is actually kind of working against us. Just go without that. Oh, it's still going down. Yeah. It go down. Maybe we just need to start taller then. Start higher. Maybe that's why they gave us extra long boy. Extra long. Extra long, that's one of my favorite Foo Fighters songs. Extra long. Man, it's such a, you know, the lyrics are so mysterious. You know, what's it about, you know? What's this? What? Oh, it's Everlong? I like my theory better. I just assumed it was a misprint. I just assumed they spelled it wrong. So I think mine's the better theory. I'm gonna go with that. So earlier I was able to go wider. Oh, I think I did. Oh, right. We were just saying no. Yeah, no connectors here. Oh, but I probably need that to be connected, don't I? You make make it higher. Make it higher. That will probably be... Like, this thing doesn't have to have sustainable flight. We just need to get it a little bit farther before we can detonate the bombs and call it a day. So it doesn't have to be an engineering marvel. It just has to be an engineering... I don't know. Wet fart. It just has to... It has to function. It has to function for a few fleeting seconds. I think that's something, right? That's gonna work, of course. How could it not work? Now, is that gonna take out some of this too? Oh, actually, yeah, it did. It kind of bopped it. Kind of bopped it. That's pretty damn good, actually. I could have done a lot worse. I have done a lot worse. I'm shocked that worked as well as it did. Good enough. I mean, probably lots of, you know, branches of the military or branches of government. You're probably not wrong. We got a technically 100%. We'll take it, baby. We'll take it. Hinges to make chains. Oh, chains of hinges. Okay. Oh, I see. It just kind of like... Yeah, I guess you could like get a chain going and then like whip it around. Circle. And now I hope is it a circle? Am I gonna be jerking? Is this circle gonna involve any jerking or any jerks, if you will? I'm thinking the same thing. Make like a flail or something. Or one of those inflatable arm fellas you see outside of car dealerships. Definitely want a connector, faux show. Heavy pillar. We want this to go up. Yeah, and we have the this is gonna get real fucky. Real fucky wucky. We have 8 hinges, are you kidding me? There's gonna be well, it might not need it to be a counterweight per se. What if I did this? So we need it to flail. It would need to be a horizontal hinge, right? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So I don't know if this needs a connector. I don't know if it needs a connector necessarily. And I think even in the little preview, it didn't show a connector. Now, I think I see where a hinge, or not a hinge, a counterweight might not be a shabby idea. Like, there's no way this is just gonna work as it is, right? The bike chain, yeah, old time, like, yeah, biker gang. I mean, this is hilarious. I'm over here like, ain't no way, right? Ain't no way. We're actually a little bit short. Again, something I am with which I'm intimately familiar. I don't know if the heavyweight is a good idea. What if I just make it long? Just make it extremely stupid and long. This is some Gary's Mod level shit. And it just doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work. Uh-oh, except maybe we've made it too stable. I need it to be, yeah, I was gonna say, I need to make it stupider. I think if I just let it go, it'll eventually hit everything, right? Now, let's see if that's enough. Alright, now who's the asshole that wants to get up close to turn that thing off? I like how in it, whatever the level ends, it goings everything out. Also, I appreciate when you get, I think what happens here is that if you hit expert, it says, all right, it just rounds up to 100. It's like, you're fine. You're fine. You've done your due diligence. Do not stick to frictionless build. Oh, that's what this is. It's frictionless. Gotcha. Gotcha. We have 23 of these fuckers. And that's it. It's too long. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I definitely know what that's like. I say as I like nervously look around me to see if anyone's questioning it. So to be clear, I mean, is there anything stopping me from just going... Well, no, we don't want to make it too long. We want a long boy for sure. But if I make it too long, it's gonna hit the sides. But I'm also... There's no way this is just gonna work, right? That's too easy. They're not just gonna give us a freebie that says, yeah, just build a fucking Tootsie Roll. Just build a fucking Lincoln Log. Steamroller Lincoln Log. You know, one time in college, I gave this one girl a Lincoln Roller Steam Log. Wait, no. Did I give her a Lincoln Roller Steam Log? Or a Steamroller Lincoln Log? I can't remember what I gave her. All I know is she did not call me back the next morning. Nor can I blame her. You ever just kind of forget? You ever just forget these little details? Hey, there's as XGF. Boy, I really hope you did not hear the very normal thing I was saying right before you rated in. I definitely wasn't talking about giving somebody the old Lincoln Log or the old Steam. What I say, the Steam Log Lincoln Roller. I would never talk about that. That'd be weird. No, nothing weird here. The old Lincoln Steam Log Roller. I'm just at this point we're just like conflating all the weird words to make sexual innuendo. What's up, Anthony? She never said correct. That's what she said. That was a complete fabrication. She is a classy lady. She would never. Thank you, XGF, for the raid. Appreciate you, my friend. We're playing a very stupid and that's not stupid. It's actually a very smart game. I am playing it stupidly, but I'm playing it goodly. I'm having a fun time with it. It's called ABRISS, and we are breaking shit. So we made a big old Tootsie Roll. It broke off into pieces. Is that gonna be enough? I see the middle is disastrously underrepresented. So that makes me a little sad. It looks like our what did I say? Our Steam Log Lincoln Roller has come up a little bit shy. Let's revert. Let's change it up a little bit. So I think we can do is we can shore some of this up, and I think we can like put stuff on top. I'm gonna do... I'm worried if I do that though, it's gonna like get clumped up. But maybe a little bit of clumpage is acceptable. By the way, XGF, whenever somebody raids, you probably know I always love to ask if anybody has any clips to share. Oh, I had one more. If you have any clips to share, I would love to see them, because XGF is a friend of the channel and a friend to humanity in general. He is a fellow variety friend, does lots of co-op stuff with some other buddies of ours, does indie games, does a little bit of everything. So you're doing some Shank, by the way, which is a game I've not played, but I think I've seen it. If it's the kind of 2D sort of platformer beat 'em up game that I'm thinking it is. That one's not. That one ain't working. Didn't call exactly. Yeah, that's the basic gist. I think we've made it too long. I wonder if I can do like a couple of fellas. Instead of just like one big boy. Maybe I do. Actually, yeah. What if I do just two long boys, two separate long boys? Maybe that's what we're doing here. Whoop. Oh, I guess I could also... What's stopping me from doing something like this? Oh, the game doesn't... Okay. So there's no thank you. So we'll go all the way to the end. It's probably okay. Let's see if this is enough. Whoops. So give him the old extra long Tootsie Pop. Remember those things you can get from like grocery stores and like a Walgreens or a CVS, like an extra long Tootsie Pop instead of the little fellas, or not Tootsie Pop, Tootsie Rolls, the Tootsie fucking trunk Tootsie Log. Oh, are they gonna just salami into each other? This is deceptively challenging because the overwhelming and irresistible urge to just make fucking salami logs that stretch forever. Oh, look at that. Also, I didn't realize I hacked up one of these. Let's fix that, but I think I know where this is going. I think I have to do a bunch of small boys. I think that's gonna be the key here. Because they're gonna bop into each other, and that just seals it. One or two underneath. It's not a shabby idea. It's a shame we can't... Actually, you can put them on top anywhere you want to, but you can't connect them, except for... Oh, you can connect them like that, though. Oh, interesting. Well... I'm kind of curious, then. What if I, like... I do one of those little fellas. Like, what is... I legitimately do not know. What is this going to do? If I just kind of alternate? I suspect it's just going to not roll very well. Let's just kind of see what this does. Au contraire, it starts to roll pretty good, but yeah, I get stuck. It's like it's too heavy. It's like it's too heavy, so like we need... Problem, you know what? Maybe the key is we have like a few... I'm thinking like we have a few... If we could like have multiple layers, that'd be extremely cool. Yeah, that's connecting them. Like... I think these are just gonna fall off. I fell off plus L plus ratio. I think this is just gonna fall off the side. Quick proof of concept. Yeah. I'm thinking like if we could have layers of them. We're thinking like some maybe on the underside. I was thinking at first we were kind of cooking. Like you're saying like have like an elbow of sorts. We could try underneath. Try underneath. Yeah, because we know that's not gonna work. Yeah, we definitely want to do two halves here. So let's find what's gonna work best with this one half. Yeah, it's almost like we need. Let's try the underneath strat. Let's try the Dolph Grimm strat. The Dolph Grimm underneath strat. See if that is... This is what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Maybe even kind of like a half step. See how that goes. Yeah, I needed to... It would be nice if I could have it reach all the way across. What if I... Yeah, what if I did this again? Or maybe I need to even just intersperse these sooner. As ultimately, I'm trying to have this kind of sweep across the demo discs. Really, I could see it maybe a little bit more of a simplistic as far as physics shenanigans, physics and like level like points of articulation, points of collision points, that kind of thing. Like fewer objects and fewer pretty things happening all at once, but. It's like a tech demo. It's like a tech demo game, kind of, sort of. Is that going to be enough? That's pretty good. And it's not bunching up. That's pretty good. It didn't do much to this side, but it cleaved through that shit really well. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe that's the idea. In fact, if I could do one more there. Now the tricky thing is, can we repeat that success? What if I just alternate completely? Is that really all it's going to take? I feel like there needs to be some kind of... I'm not sure if every other one is going to be the right call. We're definitely coming up short on this side. Let's just roll it. Ooh, I don't like that. Because, yeah, that's gonna stop in its tracks. Well... Oh, it's also gonna... Yeah. I don't love that. Although, I mean, yeah, we're cooking. Well, no, we're not. This one's not getting exploded. So you're not just saying that it like is the kind of thing that you would see, but you're thinking it actually does look like a game you did play. Yeah, so alternating it ain't the right call. I think we need some pieces. We'll just replicate what we did on the other side. Problem is that they do seem to run into each other. Maybe I make this part shorter. I'm still not sure how we guarantee that we reach the other side unless we like make this one top heavy or something. Let's just, before I overthink this or underthink it, see if that's the right call. I don't like how it's... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it just kind of gets in its own way, and then it goes sideways. Yeah. But I mean, it did all right. It did not have bad. The problem is, this didn't get exploded. It got knocked, but it didn't get exploded. Yeah, no parts left. Yeah, no parts left. Yeah. Back to last move. So that needs to get either knocked off the edge or it needs to pop like a little red orb balloon. This one is doing a pretty good job, but yeah, we're a few parts short of being able to do everything we want. What I could do is, yeah, maybe see if that's enough. It's a shame that... That's pretty good, actually. Oh, that's really good. Oh, Snippy Snaps. I like the pops. That might be enough. Some of it's still standing, but this might be enough to be dangerous. I'm gonna let it play out for a second. I was gonna say it should say complete. There's enough still standing that it might not get us the expert rating, but it might be enough to get us home, to get us there. Let's see how we did. Expert? Yeah, not quite. Not quite. Not quite. But that was pretty good. Continue down this line where I think that one a little fella. Almost wonder if I should even change this first piece, because right from the get-go, the way it bends and then it kind of like collides with itself again. I'm wondering if... Oh, yeah, look at... Yeah, this didn't even get touched. I'm wondering if that's shortchanging us, you know? I wonder if that's, right from the get-go, limiting our speed. It's not a... That's weird. I thought there was like a... I was accidentally clearing everything earlier. I guess... Maybe that option's been disabled somehow. Can I build off the side? Oh, now would you look at that? Oh, but do I want to build off the side? I think that's attaching it. It is not attaching it. Oh, shit. Oh, well, that's... Man, here I was way overthinking this. I think that's what we need to do then. In fact... Is it Tootsie Roll time? Is it Tootsie Log? Is it the Lincoln Roller Steam Log? The Stinkin log, whatever the stupid fucking Urban Dictionary sex move bullshit I was rattling off earlier. Then with the old Lincoln steam log roller. Oh man, I think that's one too many actually. I don't know what to do. I have too many pieces. Just fucking roll it. Oh, it's getting stuck though. Heck. Kind of surprised that first one didn't get stuck. So it's, yeah, it's neglecting that piece. Fucking. Look how good of a job that did though. My God. Alright, so we need one more. I mean, I guess if nothing else, yeah, we could then experiment. We could then experiment with kind of doing what we did earlier, where we had. We were altering the orientations. Oh man, that first one's not getting caught, but the second one is. Yeah, so we're neglecting this other piece here. I guess I could try to compensate by doing one more. Two in the middle. There's no need two in the middle. Oh, do I want to? I don't know if I want them attached. I guess we could try attaching it all together. I was originally thinking, yeah, they'd be two separate fellows. I didn't even thought about it. Yeah, we could attach. Oh man, it wouldn't be able to reach all the way across. Now, did I already try to attach? Or you say attach to the front? Yeah, this was not quite going the way we wanted it to. It's odd that this side seems to go like very consistently. Oh, go. Hello. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just want to watch this side. In a vacuum, this side is able to do everything it needs pretty consistently. So I can almost just like forget about the right-hand side. Weird how it doesn't let you go until you place at least half of them. So maybe what I do is maybe I push it a little bit further back. Yeah, I think it's the wind. I think that must be what's happening here. It's kind of hard to see sometimes, but I think there's an implication that there is a wind. There's a breeze that keeps things from being perfectly symmetrical all the time. Let's do what we were doing earlier, because there needs to be some. There needs to be some kind of variation here. And I'm wondering if, well, this might be overthinking it. I'm wondering if that's gonna be enough. Like, kind of hold it straight. Oh, it's still kind of getting tied, like, stuck on itself. But the good news is we already kind of set the stage. That's good, but that one's not. That one's getting stuck. Oh, unless. Yeah, see, that needs to pop. That needs to pop, so that's just a clear, not a complete. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, it's kind of getting caught. What if I did this? What if I, like, got it kind of put on the corner? Could put this back up here, I suppose. But yeah, what if I did that? Whoops. So I guess the idea of alternating like this is that it's no longer like one singular can only roll one way kind of entity. Kind of gives it a couple of other wobbly, some other things that can like help to stabilize it a bit. Because, you know, when you're set on the right path, you're great. But if you're getting stuck on the platform and it's kind of curving you one way, I guess segmenting it out gives it a bit more chance to not be, okay, we're locked in on one direction. We have no other choices. Like, that's looking good. Oh, except we're gonna get stuck. Oh my god, I cleared it. That might be perfect. That might just be perfect. I need this one. There we go. I think that was exactly what we needed. I think we needed it to just... I needed to replicate the success we were having on the right-hand side. We just had to wiggle things until they wiggled all the right ways. And man, we do be wiggling. We do be wiggling. Look at that. Just beautiful. Just beautiful.